What's up, Piper friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Pipes, and class is in session. So today, this video is going to be a little bit different for me. I want to talk about something that I have been thinking a lot about lately, and that is my level of preparedness. Prepping. I live in Florida. We get hurricanes, and any native Floridian is very familiar with how to stay prepared for hurricanes. But if I'm being quite honest, as soon as a hurricane hits the Gulf, everybody in Florida runs to the grocery store, stocks up on canned food and water and, paper plates and things like that, ice. I am prepared to go without power for maybe 5 days. I probably have enough in my pantry to get us by for 5 days without power. I've got one water container, a 7-gallon water jug. I have zero water filtration. I have some potable water tablets, but God, they're probably 20 years old. I have a couple tents. I have a few tarps. I have a few coolers. I have one camp stove. I have one propane lantern. I have a couple battery-operated lanterns, quite a few small flashlights, a couple battery-operated fans. That's about it. But I've been thinking a lot lately about the direction that our world is headed, and I honestly, truly believe that the globalists are ramping up the crises events in order to enact their one world government. There are a few things that I know are going to happen. I just don't know when. There will be another pandemic. The globalists, the oligarchs learned just how quickly people around the globe will give up freedom for a little bit of security and so-called safety after 2020. And so they're already ramping up the rhetoric about the bird flu. I'm not buying it. I hope you're not buying it. But look, I know that at least half of the global population would do exactly what they say, right? Lockdowns, whatever it takes, taking the jab, immunizations, an immunization passport. So the next pandemic is coming. And it's ironic that pandemics are supposed to be a once-in-a-lifetime event, and now we just hear about one after the other. Then this one's coming, then that one's coming. And I honestly believe that they are man-made, induced by humans in order to control us. So that's coming down the pike. The other thing is immunization passports. They are going to try to jab you and control where you can go, where you can shop, what you can do, whether or not you can get on a plane or a train. And you're not going to be able to do that unless you have an immunization passport. And they're going to try to make it digital so that they can know everything about you and keep it on that one digital card. The other thing that I have a legitimate concern about is the grid shutdown, the power grid shutdown, or an EMP event. And I honestly believe that that is going to happen. They are trying to push the green agenda and use that as a crisis event to gain control, usher all of us into smart cities so that they have complete and total control over all of us. Their carbon tax, where if you run your air conditioner too much, they just cut it off. All that stuff's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. I know it probably sounds like tinfoil hat wearing conspiracy theory, but I honestly don't believe it, and I cannot understand how anybody can honestly believe that the people in government, both our government and the world government and the World Economic Forum and the World Health Organization and the UN and all of that, how they have our best interest in mind. They absolutely do not. They have their best interest in mind, and they are going to do whatever it takes in order to get control over us. And I don't put any of this stuff past those people. Look, the battle is not between Democrats and Republicans, liberals and conservatives. That's what they want us to think. They are sowing this divide to keep us in the left-right paradigm. The real battle is between good and evil. It's between the citizens and the globalist oligarchs. That is where the battle is. Those are our enemies. The regular, everyday person that wants to go to work, have the opportunity to gain wealth, take care of their family. It's us against them. And I don't know how we can stop them unless more and more people wake up. More people are starting to wake up and understand and open their eyes and see the nefarious crap that they're up to. They tell you, they have told you in books. Freaking Klaus Schwab wrote a book about COVID-19, about how they used it to gain control. I mean, what else do you want, people? It was written by Klaus Schwab himself. I honestly believe that our world is about to change dramatically and drastically. It has changed incredibly over the last 8 years or so, and it is advancing toward that globalist agenda at an exponential rate. And so with that said, I'm not prepared. I am not prepared, and I know that I'm not prepared. Look, I have a bug out bag. I have a get home bag. I have a little bit of camping gear and enough stuff here at the house to survive a few days. And I have some firearms to protect my family, and I have quite a bit of stash of ammo. Not nearly what some other people have, but I've been thinking about it. I am not prepared at all. I don't have cash put away. Even though cash is going to be worthless when they crash the world economy on purpose, which I also think they're going to do in order to put us on digital currency so that they can control everything about us. Hell, China already has a social credit score, and if you buy the wrong things or say the wrong things, they can freeze your bank account, take your money. Hell, they did it to Nigel Farage. They did it to the truckers in Canada. What the hell makes you think they're not going to do it here in the United States? They absolutely are. And the U.S. citizens are the last chance to stop this crap. I don't know how we stop it, but I do know that we can be prepared for it. And I'm not prepared. I don't know how to do canning and preserving. I'm not growing my own vegetables. I have basic first aid knowledge. I have a few things here around the house. I have plenty of knives, that's for sure. I don't have a bug out location that I own, that I can go to, that's off the grid somewhere. I don't have communication. I've been looking at those little ham radios, those handheld ham radios, those Baofeng radios and some other radios that I want to pick up. More first aid supplies, water filtration, heating, cooling. I have made a decision that every time I go to the store and buy something, anything, I am going to get one thing to help prep. Anytime I order something on Amazon, I am going to at least buy one thing to help me prepare. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't think I am. I think the scales have been removed from my eyes. I have not trusted government for a long time. And if you trust government, I'm sorry, but I think you are a fool if you trust the government in any way, shape, or form. I don't care if you're conservative, liberal, Democrat, Republican. I don't trust any of them. I'm voting for Trump. I don't mind saying it, but I don't trust him. I don't trust him. He is an elite just like the rest of them. I love Governor DeSantis, and I love what he's doing, but I don't trust him. I don't trust him. So, yeah. Something I've been thinking a lot more about lately and realizing that, dude, I'm not prepared. I have a bug out bag, a get home bag. I have some camping stuff here at my house to get me by for a few days. But beyond that, I'm screwed, right? And it's something that I'm dedicated to changing. So you guys let me know where you are regarding that. I know that a lot of folks that are subscribed to this channel think the same way and have a lot of the same ideas and recognize that America is headed toward a path of destruction. And I've been talking on this channel about what we can do to stop it. And the only thing I think we can do is continue to speak up so more people wake up. But my question to you is, what are you doing to prepare for it? I know that there's some people, Dave is a prepper, and I know that he's very prepared and he has a plan in place. What about the rest of you guys? Are you in the same position as me? Are you worse off than me? Are you not even prepared for 3 days without power? So let me know what you guys think about that. Something that's been on my mind a lot lately, and just wanted to talk about that today because I don't have a lot of time to get outside, smoke a pipe, and talk about some pipe stuff. As always, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of all this stuff. If you think I'm crazy, tell me you think I'm just overreacting. If you're a lunatic, freaking wokist, and you want to say some rude crap, don't. Because I'm just going to block you and put you on blast. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Pipes, boys and girls. Class dismissed.